everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rabya and welcome to a brand new video for me. Today I hope that people who are returning think I look a little bit different because I did try to kind of give myself the look of plastic surgery without actually getting any done. So I kind of try to give myself like a facelift with makeup. So this is part of that foxy eye trend that I've been seeing going around. I first was really interested in creating this video when Amy Serrano, she's one of my favorite YouTubers here, did this on her look. She's so cool and trendy, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I want to try that. And then I kind of started seeing more and more people do the look. So I was like, oh, let me see my take on it. So this is my take on a foxy makeup look. I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of makeup, you guys. Like, I just want to prepare you guys for that. It's a lot of makeup. But still, again, trying to keep it looking skin like natural. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. And with that, you guys, let's just get into the video. Okay, so we're first starting off with clean, toned, moisturized skin. And the first thing we're actually going to do is contour, just because I want to start just shaping out the face. And we're going to use two different contours. So I'm first starting off with this LA Girl Concealer in the shade Beautifully Bronze. This is going to be like a little bit more heavy of a contour. So I'm just going to basically, I usually like to contour with the shape of my cheekbone. So I kind of come this way. But for this, we want everything to kind of come up. So for that reason, I'm going to take the contour a little bit higher and then come straight down. I'm going to hollow like this whole part out. And I'm coming pretty low with it because I want this whole part to get pulled up. We're going to look really crazy before it all looks good. And then I'm going to start just like hollowing this part of my forehead out. And then same with my cheekbone, I'm going to bring that contour up a little bit higher, just to give the illusion that my face is kind of coming up. So I contoured like my nose and everything, and the only other different part is that I'm going to kind of follow my crease like this with the contour and then drag it up so that I can start creating that shape of pulling my eye out. So now I'm gonna blend this contour out, and again I'm gonna work pretty much in like upward motions to bring my cheeks up. So you want to just always when you're blending contour, blend it upwards, because even if you have too much product, at least you're blending it up and kind of chiseling what you want to chisel out. You never want to blend like around. You always want to blend it upwards because again, we're trying to lift the face. And then with the hairline, we're always trying to push whatever shape we've created into the hairline. Oh, so for the nose, I mentioned that you always want to use something a little thinner to blend it out. Next, I have a little bit of darkness. I'm gonna really quickly color correct, and I'm using the LA Girl Concealer in Orange Corrector. I want to also color correct a little right here. I'm just going to use a brush to stipple that in place just to make sure these under eyes are concealed. So now to further enhance that look of like everything coming up, I'm going to conceal. And I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade 35N Medium. And basically I'm going to kind of first start off by doing like a straight triangle like that, and then we're gonna fill that in, and I want that to basically go all the way up. And then I just did my regular highlighting routine. I'm also just going to take a little bit of this right underneath of that contour to kind of clean it up. I'm going to let this all sit on my face for about like 30 seconds just to get it really tacky, because I don't want this concealer to move around a lot. I want it to kind of do its job of like being super intense. So we're going to wait about 30 seconds and we'll start blending. So as I mentioned, I don't want to move this concealer out a lot, so I'm going to primarily blend this with a Real Techniques, like a flat brush basically. And I'm just going to kind of pat this into place because I want this to retain its shape. It's going to look really harsh and dramatic right now, but we are going to use a beauty blender to blend out some of these edges, but I want all of this product to kind of set the way I've applied it. So now I have everything blended, everything's pretty much dry, so I'm gonna now just like kind of bounce over everything with a beauty blender. Again, you don't want to move the product around too much. I'm just doing this so this kind of sets into the skin. As I mentioned, I am going to just go in with a second layer of contour. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C14. I use this in almost all of my contour videos. And I'm not going to go as heavy with this. Like I want this to kind of be a little bit more towards the cheekbones. Again, just to give my cheekbones some depth. I'm also going to just redo my nose because I feel like it needs it. And then I'm going to, again, do the eye. I did this secondary because I just wanted to see how everything was looking after that primary contour. Also going to go all over the lips with this one. Because I'm also going to kind of see if I can give myself a look of like fake lips. I just keep looking crazier and crazier. So basically now for this blending, I'm going to work with the smaller concealer brush, the contour brush that I use, just because I want this to be really precise. So I'm just really sweeping it upward. Again, you want to go a little higher. Like you don't want to follow your natural cheekbone. We're basically giving ourselves a faux cheekbone right now. Unless you naturally have like just like a straight up face like that, which I don't, so I have to like mimic that. And again, I want to just carve this eyeshadow upwards. Okay, so now that we're looking 100% crazy, I'm gonna go and start blending this out with something really light coverage. So this is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover foundation, and I use this in the shade 228 Soft Tan. I'm going to work off the back of my hand, and basically what I want to do is saturate my beauty blender with this and then kind of work it into my hand so I don't have too much product going on. And I'm just going to start lightly tapping around all of this to blend it out, but you don't want to go in directly with foundation because again, you don't want to lose all that work. We just want to get this to look a little bit more seamless. So here is the skin with the foundation on. I feel like we don't look as crazy anymore, and all of that work we did underneath will just shine through, but it doesn't look as defined. So now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm going to start pressing this again all the way up. So everywhere we highlighted underneath, we want to kind of press this product in, and then again, like sweep it upward into that hairline. And then I'm also going to highlight everywhere that I applied that highlighter. So again, to bring more definition to that contour, I'm gonna sweep it under the cheekbones as well, down the nose. So with that Wet n Wild powder, I basically pack that into my eyelids just to make sure there's no creasing. And now I'm gonna go and bake, and I'm using my Fenty Beauty banana powder, and I'm just going to use this. This is my favorite baking powder. I'm going to use this to, again, just redefine that shape of that highlight, because that's just something I've noticed like a lot of people are referring to like Bella Hadid for this look, and I just always feel like she doesn't look as contoured as she does like highlighted. So the next thing is eyebrows. One, I need to get my eyebrows done. I am fully aware of that, but I am being a responsible citizen and staying at home, and also being responsible to myself and not touching my brows because not about that. But so a lot of people were talking about like straightening out your brows, which I don't think I'm brave enough to like do. I saw Jamie Page to do this. Like she didn't she shaved her brows, and I was like, oh, like as much as I love this look, like I don't think I can commit to doing something like that. So I'm basically, what you want to do is what I'm going to do is kind of make my brow look a little bit more straighter. So I'm not going to define all the way down here. Again, I don't know if this is going to work because eyebrows are like my weakest point of makeup anyways. I feel like I don't do them super well. But I just want to kind of, I just kind of want to try to do something. I don't even know if it's working. So it's not super archy, and then also not defining it all the way down, just to kind of give the effect of a straight brow. And I'm also just going to brush my hair upwards. I always do this, but I kind of want, just like, you basically kind of want to look like your brows are kind of coming up. We're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm going to try and keep this pretty short because it's not that many steps, but I'm going to use the Anastasia Amrezy palette. And I'm first going to go into the shade right here, OG. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease. And again, I'm going to blend this into my crease, and then on this out corner, I'm not going to bring it down. I'm going to keep it up just to, again, reinforce that shape that I'm trying to create. So I'm going to blend it in my crease, and then on this outskirts, I'm going to blend it outwards, and then I'm going to connect it to like this lower part of my lid, but again, coming up in this motion on this outer corner. Next, I'm going to go in with something a little bit tighter. So this is a Vasanti brush. And I'm going to go into the shade right here, 1988, sorry. And I'm going to basically just work this more so on this outer corner and then flick it upwards here as well. I'm just like, this one I'm not going as far out with it as I did with that other lighter shade. This I'm just going to work predominantly here and kind of flick it a little bit closer to the eye instead of going all the way up there. And you can do this with any two brown shades, one just something a little deeper than your skin tone for the first transition, and then something a little deeper than that for the second one. At this point, you just want to go in with a big fluffy brush and like a powder that's close to your skin tone and kind of buff out the edges on the inside. And then a little around just like these edges. You want to do something with your skin tone just so that it looks a little bit more seamless. Okay, and then the final step for the eyes is we're just going to go into this final shade right here, which is Yugo. And I'm going to mix a little bit of BK, just a little bit, because I don't want this to be super dark, but I'm going to basically line my eyelids with this. And I'm going to take this out pretty far. And then I don't want to take this all the way in because I kind of again want that like clean look on the eye. So you basically kind of want this to come in straight. So from your edge, you just want this to come in straight into your inner corner. It's a little harder for me because I feel like my eyes are so round. So the biggest thing is you kind of want to bring your eyeliner into your inner corner a little bit. Like, I hope I'm getting this angle. You want to just basically lightly bring it in to kind of elongate your eye. So I'm really quickly just going to dust off this bake. And so if you think like it's been sitting for a really long time, which it has been, the good part about that Wet n Wild pre-base that we kind of put on is that it will make sure that this doesn't crease into any of your like fine lines underneath of your face. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild bronzer and I'm just going to warm up my skin, but again, going in that same like upwards direction. So usually I kind of come like this, but you really, like, the emphasis is just go up, like pull your face up. Next, I'm going to go in with highlight. I'm using my favorite one by Makeup Forever, and this is their Pro Fusion Glow in the shade 2. And I'm just going to, again, sweep this up. And I'm going to not bring it down too low because I don't want to I want to keep this part bare just for that more highlighted effect. I'm just going to sweep that upward from like kind of like the middle. And hit everywhere I usually highlight. And then we're going to go in with blush. This is by Patrika in the shade She's Seductive. And again, I'm following my faux cheek, like so, not my real cheek. So I'm going to keep this pretty low. And again, bring it up. And I'm just going to really quickly spray down my face to kind of get all these powders sunk in, and then we'll be right back. So finally, I'm going to hit my eyes with some mascara. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, and I want to basically kind of brush my eyelashes up, but then kind of to the side again to make it look like that. And then on my lower lashes, I'm just going to only hit it on this outer corner. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. And it'll just make my eyes look a little bit more pushed this way. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. I am opting out of falsies just because, one, your girl doesn't know how to put them on, and two, I feel like this looks great with false lashes, and again, I'm trying to look like I got words on, but it's natural. So that's why I think it looks fine with just mascara. But if you did want to apply falsies, like just get something that is a little bit more like cat-eyed, so wispy, and not like equal on all lashes. And then when you put them on, you kind of want to put them a little higher than your actual lash line. Again, just to give you that look of it being higher. But yeah, you guys, this is a completed look. What do you guys think? Like, honestly, I really like it. Let me know what you guys think. Does it look like does my face look different? I mean, I don't want to look like a work now. I just wanted to like kind of play with makeup and see how far I can take it. So do I look different? Is this a look that you will be trying? If you guys do, please let me know. You can either let me know in the comments or tag me on Instagram. Follow me there. It is @RabsBeauty. And let me know, you guys. And again, follow me on my Instagram. I have been posting pretty consistently. And yeah, I really enjoyed doing this look. It was a lot of fun for me. I might try to do this with all like affordable makeup, just so that if you are trying to achieve this, you can do this also with something a little bit more affordable. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. It would really, really help me out. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye.